Okay, so you're in your car, you're driving towards your house when you were stopped by the police near your driveway, and this altercation happened then. Is that right? Can you take me back over what happened step by step, please?
Okay, so it was January the 26th, I think, and this international bike race, the Tour Down Under, or whatever it is called, it goes up my road. That is Gorge Road, Montacute. Every bloody year it goes up my road, and they block the road for hours. It's nothing but a damn nuisance. My wife and I, we'd been out but had come back from our shopping early as the road was going to close at 11, and I needed to get home for my medication. Well, we got to the corner of our house, and the road barriers were being put up. It was only 10:50. The notice clearly said the road would not close till 11. So I drove carefully around the cones on the road and continued up. I was nearly there when some young copper waved me over. I pulled over and he told me I couldn't drive up that road. I said it was only 10:50 and the road wasn't closed till 11 and that I had to get home for my medication. He said I'd broken the law by coming past the roadblock. I told him that the road was not legally closed till 11, so I was within my rights. You know they have to gazette road closures by council orders, and if they say 11, they can't close it early. He told me to get out of the car, but I said, I can't, I'm disabled. Just let me go home, I need to get my medication. He said, well, show me your licence then. And I did. By now it was nearly 11 o'clock, so I knew I'd be stuck there all day. So when he walked over to his bike to talk in the walkie-talkie thing, I started up the car, but he ran back and reached into the window and turned the key off and took the keys away. He said, please sir, get out to the car, please. I said, no, I've already told you I'm disabled. I need to get home to get my medication. Just let me through. Then he opened the car door and ordered me out of the car. So I got out. He made me stand with my hands on the bonnet like a criminal show. My neighbours were all watching out in their gardens. I was getting really upset. Stress made my condition even much worse. I was all shaky and could hardly stand up. My wife started to get out of the car, but he shouted at her, you stay in the car, madam, hear me. Stay where you are. My wife tried to ring our daughter on her mobile, but she was so shaky she couldn't even dial a number. Then another copper turns up in a car, and he spoke to the other copper. He came over to me and asked me my name and for my licence. I said, I've already told the other policeman this was police brutality and I would be calling my lawyer. He then asked me where I lived and pointed out my driveway just up the road, and he told me I'd broken the law. I could not stay on the side of the road, and he told me to drive the car into my driveway. I was so upset now. I could not start the car. Eventually I did get it started and somehow got into my driveway. But the copper on the bike, he followed me with his siren on, and all the neighbours were watching. It was just awful. I was so upset. So was my wife.